supposed to be. Here's my first float test. I got the battery and the motor on it. That is mucky stuff here. Looks like it's gonna sit pretty good. Let's see if I can get in it now. It's gonna be nasty. How does it look like it's sitting?
But it looks perfect to me.
Right, you aiming it up in the sky. Look where you're aiming it.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You got, yeah.
Look at that.
That
Pretty
is,
stable.
So far.
that is too cool.
That is neat. Man could probably build a boat out of cereal boxes.
You got it aimed on me, or you aiming at the water?
I have no idea.
Just hold it kind of level towards me.
There you go.
There you go. Here comes the real test.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Honey, you are a genius.
You wouldn't do that in a kayak,
I can do it in my Hobie.
can you?
Yeah, this feels pretty good here. I should have took my stuff out of my pocket before I went swimming. I got my wallet and my phone in my pockets. I'm not going to do too much. Feels pretty good.
Looks like a success to me.
Got a little wobble to it. That's pretty good. Looks like it does pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's sitting pretty level, Matt?
But it looks level to me.
Yeah.
Better than I thought, honestly, a lot better.
Is the bow touching the water up there?
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. That's what I say, everything looks perfect. The way you got it right now, it looks perfectly level.
That really does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's perfect. Wherever you got your seat right now is probably exactly where you want to be.
Right there is about where, that's where the water line is right there. Trying to lean over to look, it's going to throw
It's
it
at
off.
the 1, 2, 3, 6, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's right at the very bottom line of the fourth one, and it's perfect the whole way down. It's a 1/4 inch gap the whole line down.
It is.
That's why it's perfect. Couldn't ask for no better.
You did good.
Right.
Now you go see if the motor works.
No, I don't have the wires for that. I mean, they got to fit the
Testing
slab
the
out.
balance.
Oh,
Rick, that's perfect, man. You couldn't ask for no better.
Oh well, that's the first float test. Now to go back, put the fabric on it, hardware, and see what happens next. Lightweight. Thing it doesn't weigh much at all. I'm gonna have to weigh it in a little while. Not heavy at all. We'll let you know how it goes. Well, I just brought my boat back from the pond. Put it in here. It's patching up a few spots, getting ready to put some fabric on the bottom. And I just weighed it. It's done turned off now, but there's 28.9 pounds. That's with no cloth and no paint. Just sitting there all balanced pretty on the bathroom scale. It's not touching anywhere. It's 28.9 pounds, just like it sits. No motor, no battery. When you get all the fabric on it and all the paint on it, I'm going to do the same thing again so we'll know how much that weighed. Hopefully it won't be but about what's on there now. That'll give me a less than 50-pound kayak. That's half of what my hubby weighs. I'll be happy. Started covering the bottom of my kayak. Got the 8-ounce painter's drop cloth. They had 8, 10, and 12 ounce, I believe it was. So I just got the 8-ounce. And started at the stern. I'm using Type Bond 3 for the simple reason I already had that in my shop, and it's about 3/4 of a gallon is what I had. And Type Bond 2 is a little cheaper, and that's what most people use, but I already had that, so that's what I'm using. And what I did, I put me a layer about 4 foot of glue and pull my cloth down to here. Put some staples in it to hold it tight. And I fold it back. I just put me another layer of cloth right here. And I'm folding this back on it. Now I'll staple it and put the glue and bring it on down. Then I'll do the 2 runners. And the wife just brought me an old bed sheet out here. Well, it's not old, she just doesn't like it. And gave it to me, so I'm going to use that to cover the sides and the inside. But on the bottom, I'm just using this painter's cloth because it's heavier and a little stouter. And what I may do, instead of just putting paint directly on top of here, I might come back with a layer or 2 of more Type Bond glue. I think that'll be a lot tougher than just the paint by itself. Since this is the bottom, I'm going to take all the stuff. And then I might just put some Bondo fiberglass resin on it. I did that with my little mini kayak I built. That's the Bondo fiberglass resin. I just mixed me up some and painted it on right over the top of the fabric and the glue, and it didn't affect the foam a bit. So I might do that at least on the runners and on the rear right here and on the bow. I might do that. I just don't want to add too awful much weight. I think I have to drag this thing up and down a hill every day when I have to go fishing. Or the days I do go fishing, not every day. But I'll come back after the glue sets and pull these staples out. They'll still pull out. But it holds the cloth in place, keeps it taut until it all sets up. The next piece I'll fold down over this and bring it down to the inside. See how that does. You can be able to see some seams, but who cares? We'll see how it looks after we get through with it and get it painted. Try to hide some of it, sand it out. We'll see. Okay, I've put some cloth on the bottom here. It's not really neat right yet, but looking pretty good so far. There's a few wet spots, which is fine. Because I'm still thinking about whether to coat it with some more glue or to go ahead and put paint on it. The glue will give it a little harder finish. Paint probably cheaper. I got to get a sharper razor blade to cut this cloth with. Doesn't cut too good. I just have it glued about 2 inches down around the top. On the top. And this painter's cloth worked out great. 4 feet by 15 feet. It had no seams through the center of it, so it was a 4 foot by 15 foot seam free. It just had the seams around the edges. So that worked good. The last time I bought some, it had about every 4 feet it had a seam. That really made it complicated, but this is a nice one here. 8-ounce cloth, came from Lowe's. I don't know where the tag is now for the name of it. Anyway, it's looking pretty smooth here, this part. All I gotta do is put some either side to put the paint or another coat or two of glue. And then the wife brought me a bed sheet. I'm gonna put bed sheet on the top and the sides. Bring the bed sheet down and lap it over on the sides here. So all this will be wrapped in a bed sheet. Just keep the weight down. That's the reason I bought the lighter weight painter's cloth. It's 8-ounce cloth versus the 12 was the thickest. But I'm not going to be taking it into the marsh unless it's high tide. If I was going to try to use it in the marsh, I'd have got the 12-ounce cloth, and I'd probably put fiberglass on here. And I still might put a little bit of Bondo fiberglass resin. As long as I make sure I have enough glue on here, I can go over the top of it with that fiberglass and toughen this thing up pretty good. And I still may do that. It wouldn't be a big problem to do it. And I try to neaten the side up. When I do the sides, I try to get a sharper razor, put me a straight seam cut down through here, and bring my other sheet right over the top of it. Try to make just a straight as seam as I can. That might not work out, I don't know. But so far it's done pretty good. What I did, I cut this in 3 different pieces. The center part here was one piece, then the 2 runners were another piece, and I used the seam on the outside long ways seam on the inside bottom here. And what I did, I used that to put my staples in to hold it down till it's all dry. And I might just paint over the staples, or I can pull them out, take a little screwdriver or needle nose pliers and pull them right out. There's no problem there. But I might just leave them in there, no big deal. But the seam worked out good for that, gave me something good to tack to. And it went down pretty tight. No wrinkles, except for on the edges and all. I hadn't even tried to get all those out. I was just trying to get the top part and all here. I got a little bit of a zigzag, but I'm not worried about that because nobody can see it. This side looks pretty good. So that's it for today. I didn't do a whole lot, played in the water and just did this and a little bit on the bottom where I put the bulkheads in. And I'm not going to try to flip it over now one-handed. So tomorrow I'll flip it over and start working on the inside and get some of that finished, and maybe I can start tomorrow afternoon the next day and cover the sides and the inside. Get some paint on this puppy and get it ready to go. That's it for today. I guess this is part 5, the Rickyak.